Hey everybody, Thomas Perkins here, Fish Guru Aquatics. I'm already annoyed by that filter bag right there. Wait 2 seconds. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's weird. We're going to stop that real quick. I'm going to just flip that on the side, do something else with it. Get some holes going in there. But yeah. Alright. Now, why is there a bag of filter media in a 20-gallon fish tank? Because I'm adding fish to it. And that's a great way to speed up the process of cycling. So, anyway, I have a 30-gallon bucket here. There's fish in there. I cleaned that out from last night, on Monday night. I have a filter bag in there. There's fish in there. We're going to do these guys first. Alright, these little guys are, well, they're not little. I'm going to explain in a second what I mean. But these are the Texas cichlids. The fabled Texas cichlids. I don't think it's going to stop doing that. Alright. I'm just going to pull this airline hose out. I was using to acclimate them. Get all the air out of it, all the water out of it. There's that. Cool. Alright. So these here are Texas cichlids. And these are the only cichlid found in the continental United States. And they're from Florida. I'm kidding, they're from Texas. And these have been over at my friend Elliot's house for quite a while. And I finally got them over here, moved over. I don't feel good today, so we're going to do this try to do this as painlessly as possible. And I'm going to show you the fish real quick while I do this. They don't like being handled, obviously. They're fish. Right, here we go. And honestly, this bucket's not... Okay, come on, guys. Alright, and they're really stressed out right now. They're usually a lot darker than this, but, you know, look at those spots. They got iridescent blue spots all over them. It's really nice. So they're going to go in here. And then since these are North American species, they don't really need a heater. So, that's cool. Oh, they don't like that. I'm just going to move this over here and set it by the filter. Yeah, because they're splashing water everywhere. Yeah, there's that one. And then here's the slightly larger one. Oh, don't be such a pain in the butt. I'm trying not to say bad words about you guys. Because I do love these fish. They're really cool. And their tank is really big. So I've got to give them a couple days to get moved over. They do not travel well. Say that for sure. I got these from another Tulsa area fish keeper. So there's those guys. And then these two here are the sub-adults. They're not sub-adults, they're the least dominant species. That's why they're in separate tanks. They're the submissive males. So these two are the same age as my other male, which I'll show you in a second. And what we have here is a situation where they have been henpecked so much by Debbie and Dallas, the breeding pair I have, that they have not been allowed to eat for the 6 or 7 months I've owned them. So they really haven't grown any. So what I need to do this, guys, is find them a new home where they can have lots of room to spread out, and hopefully the damage isn't too bad, because they're adult fish at this point. And to prove it to you, I'll show you these two. Let me turn the light in here, because it is hard to see. So I'll just do this. All right. Now these two are my breeding pair, and they are gorgeous. They probably aren't going to lose as much color doing this process, so I'm just going to hold the camera real quick. I'm going to try for Debbie first. That's a good fishy. Alright, now this is Debbie. She's a short-bodied female Texas cichlid, and she is an adult female. Isn't she pretty? This is a full-blown female, and she is heavy with eggs. So I'm hoping they breed pretty quickly, because honestly, I kind of want to get rid of them as a pair. Alright, Dallas, come here. Be cool. This is the other... Oh, come here. Don't be a turd. I prefer to do it by hand rather than like... Alright. Now see, this fish here and those two over there are the same age. And real quick before I put them in there, see the difference? Like, he's almost a full, like, he's almost double their size. And they're the same age. So, in they go. Let him go on his own. Good boy. Alright. That didn't hurt him at all. I prefer to do it by hand. I don't like doing nets. Unless they're small or dangerous to me, or like, it's just easier. In fact, I caught all 4 of these guys. Well, I got 3 of them by hand in a 60-gallon aquarium. So it just kind of came to me. So they got an air pump in here. They got a what's it called? A sponge filter going in here. I did take 2 of the media bags out of their big filter and stick it beside the filter so that the bacteria will culture in there. I'll stick some of these little buckyball type things stuck in there. So it'll be fun in here. I am going to cover this with something just to be safe. Probably a piece of styrofoam. The little guys will be fine in here. Just let them be. They actually have a really pretty coloration to them. So, but you saw Dallas, he's double their size. But you can tell he's a male because if you look on his side there, he's got those vertical bands. Now, if you notice on Debbie, she didn't have those. It's just almost a solid blue color. He's got them too. He's a little fainter. So, now what will happen is this 20-gallon tank here will get a 50% water change every 3 or 4 days. So this really isn't ideal for them. They need a large tank, really large. Like these 2 here are going to 60-gallon, and that's almost barely too small for them. So ideal for these guys is about 90 to 100 gallons, which I actually have a 90-gallon tank, so I could put them in that. Let's see. That pair could go in that big 90 out there, and they'll be the only fish in there, because these guys are super aggressive. So, being the only fish in North America, only cichlids in North America, they have a few advantages. What was that? Huh. Oh, the net fell. Okay, there's something living in there. So they have a few advantages, disadvantages to that. One advantage is they can take a little bit cooler temperature, so you don't actually need a heater on these guys, which is cool. They're pretty forgiving as far as water parameters and water quality. They're pretty easy to breed, which is why they're only like $10 a piece. So they're great fish. I'm going to be selling my babies for when I get them. I'm selling my babies for like $8.99, so, or $7.99 or something like that. And then these guys here, I'm just going to charge what I paid for them, which was $15 a piece. Since they're technically adults, they're just stunted from the lack of good food. In fact, I'm going to go feed them because they're already hungry. I'll give them a little bit to calm down. But since they're technically adult fish, I'm going to sell them for $15 a piece. So if you'd like to order them, you can reach me at fishguruaquatics@gmail.com. That's how I do my ordering. Just tell me you have a space for them, or you can message me on Facebook, since I'm going to upload this video there too. So like, share, subscribe. I'll be getting their 60-gallon tank set up as soon as I get it over here. I have their big filter over here, and also by doing this, I preserve their flora, the biological flora, in their bottom of their tank. I want to be snooty. Angel's doing good. They're down there, looking good. pistos are doing it. I actually figured something out. I posted last night on Facebook that the pleco dug a hole. That's not the case. The McMaster dug this hole here. So the McMaster, I got in there and dug this hole, and she had her little house in there. So yeah, it's nice. Still have not seen the pleco in a couple days, so we'll see how that goes. Might have to get married for him. I think I'm going to move him down to the 30 gallon down here with the angels, which you can see down here. Pretty basic setup. I'm going to get a stingray to put across the top. So anyway, I have a little bit of cleaning up to do, so I'm going to let you guys go. It's time for these guys to go to bed. But okay. Oh, you guys stay classy, take time to look at something beautiful, and oh, there he is. There he is. Got a lot of cans in some water, so it looks kind of cloudy. Perfectly natural, though. But yeah. We'll start breeding some fish pretty soon. Alright, guys. You guys have a good night. I think I already said the YouTube stuff, so like, share, subscribe, everything. This is a good way to end the video right here.